What's up, people? This is Krunal back again at the Kunal Corner. Tonight, we'll be discussing about India versus England, the first ODI that happened today. It was a pretty convincing win in the end by India, but the match was like, oh my god, it was such a shocking twist and turns. Let's get right to it. India actually didn't win the toss, and England decided to bat. I think it was that. Um, India batted first, and then what happened was, we had a good start. You can see over here Rohit Sharma and Dhawan having 64 run partnership, and then Rohit Sharma got out, I think, and he was also injured. A ball hit him on the body, and he actually had to go. He was actually getting a lot of treatment during the match anyway, when he was batting. And then what happened was, then Dhawan took over, and then Kohli came in, and Kohli was playing actually very well today. I was very looking forward to him scoring 100, but he got out of 56. Mark Wood again. Wood is such a good bowler for England, but Iyer also actually departed early, and then Pandya also came on. He also went out, and then KL Rahul and Krunal really took the game away from England, and they scored 317. But I actually thought that 317 would be a low target because England have a good batting squad. They bat until Sam Curran, which is like number 8. They have 3 bowlers: Mark Wood, Tom Curran, and Adil Rashid, and everyone else is a batsman. So that's a pretty deep batting unit. But the one thing that really made me happy was Shikhar Dhawan. I'm very pissed. I'm very disappointed actually with him. That why did he go for a shot like that? When he was on 98, he could have just taken 2 singles and finish his 100, and then he could have gone to the attack. But him becoming out, we were on 197 for 4 in 38 overs, and we were in a spot of bother. Then Pandya came. He went for shots, but he also got out on 1. And then Krunal came, and he actually played so good, and he played punt kind of an innings. He was so, you can see 58 and 31 balls, 7 fours and 2 sixes, strike rate at 187.1, and he did a fantastic job. He got India to 370, which I didn't think was possible today. And even KL Rahul, who's been struggling for runs, hits 4 sixes, 4 fours, and scores 62 and 43 balls at a strike rate of 144.2. And it's amazing to see how KL Rahul is going. He scored well today, but it's really interesting to see in terms of he's been through a very rough patch. He's going out of the team. He's coming in. He didn't play particularly well in the T20s. He didn't get much. He didn't get good scores. But today was a big chance for him, and he actually made it count. And to be honest, 317 was a good score until England came to bat. And when you look at that England scorecard, Jason Roy and Bairstow destroyed our bowling for the first 14 overs. 135 for 0. 135 for 0 in 14 overs. They were dominating India. They were just hammering Prasidh, Krishna. They were not hammering Bhuvneshwar Kumar, because he was very economical today. 9 overs, 30 runs and 2 wickets. That's phenomenal. Thakur was expensive then. Pandya was expensive then. And then Kuldeep Yadav had a very tough game. He was literally hammered. But then, when Jason Roy got out, suddenly everything changed. You can see Jason Roy, Prasidh, Krishna, who actually did a fantastic job coming back into the squad, into the team. He was a debut today, but he came back into the game and he took 4 wickets for a debutant. That's first time ever. No bowler in Indian cricket history has taken 4 wickets on a debut. And Prasidh Krishna had done that. He's a KKR player, and he was given a chance today. So well done, Prasidh. It was a great achievement by you. But then you can see Shardul Thakur taking the main wicket of Johnny Bairstow, was 94 in 66 balls. And that guy was playing a T20 match. He was not playing a 50 over match. And it was pissing off to see that 134 in 15 overs. You're like, you know what? This match is going to be done with 30 overs. The way they were playing, it was just like hammering again and again and again. But then Jason Roy gets the wicket of Prasidh, and then the same over he gets Ben Stokes, I think. No, the next over. So, yeah, again, Prasidh Krishna. He bowled over after over, and he got 2 big wickets. And then I think it was Bairstow who got out in 170. You look at the England middle order. If Ian Morgan doesn't work and Butler doesn't work, they're after that they don't have a good batting unit. Like we thought that Billings would be okay. He was injured in the field before, and when England were bowling, and he had to be treated. And he came back out to bat, but he was obviously not 100% fit. Moeen Ali is a good batsman, but he scored only 30. Sam Curran is a good player. I really admire him as a all-rounder. He's going to play for Chennai Super Kings now. Moeen Ali will play for Chennai. So interesting to see how they play in India now. But Sam Curran is a good batsman. He could have taken the game away, but we got him out. Today was a very close match after 135, but then India's bowling was very good. You can see over here. Sorry, 1 second. Yeah, you can see over here. Kumar was obviously I mentioned was brilliant. Shardul Thakur, 6 overs, 37 runs and 3 wickets. That is amazing. When they were hammering India, and then this guy just comes and he takes 2 wickets in like 1 over. He got Ian Morgan and Butler out in the same over. That is, yeah, I think so. Yeah, 1 second. Ian Morgan and Butler. Yeah. So you can see, man, Shardul Thakur is actually a good bowler, and he can be considered for the T20s and the ODIs, like for the World Cups, which is happening in which T20 is happening this year, and 23 World Cup is happening next year. So not next year, it's 50-year-old happening in 2023 in India, and next year is T20 World Cup in Australia. But Kuldeep Yadav was one guy I was really unhappy for because he didn't take a wicket, and this is his first game after such a long time. And he has to be given more and more opportunities. Virat Kohli cannot bench him for the next 2 games. He cannot bench him. You have to make this guy play. And, you have to make him play. And it's really slowly and slowly his confidence will come back, but you have to make him play. India have a good squad anyway. Like if you go to the squad, and also Iyer was injured in the field, and Rohit was not fielding in the second innings. So I think they might be rested. Iyer will not be playing definitely for the next 2 games. So they have Suryakumar Yadav, Shubman Gill as batters. Rishabh Pant, KL Rahul played well, so he might be promoted. And in the bowling department, if you see, they have a lot of options. If they don't want to go with Kuldeep, they can go with Chahal, they can go with Sundar. So India have a good bowling attack. Even if Prasidh Krishna, who performed well today, who does not play the next game, Mohammad Siraj can come in, Natarajan can come in. So India picked a very good squad. And it actually shows India's bench strength is amazing. It's really one of the. I think this is a first case scenario where India's bench is actually capable enough to play against any team in the world. They have good batters, they have good bowlers, they have a good wicketkeeper like Pant sitting on the bench. So that is really nice to see as an Indian fan that we can actually field India B team, and they can actually win the match against the toughest opponents. And that's down to IPL. IPL has been fantastic for India. And I actually want to talk about this guy, Krunal Pandya. Man was very emotional today. You could see this tweet he did after winning the match. He scored a magnificent, 58 in 31 balls. And then he took a wicket as well, which you can see 59 runs and 1 wicket, which he deserved. He pulled India back into the game. And it's nice to see certain emotions in sports, and this just shows that Hardik and him were crying after his innings, and we understand that. So good work, Krunal. We are all very happy for you. And then, okay, now I'm going to talk about this guy, Michael Vaughan. Michael Vaughan is such a pain in the ass. Krunal Pandya is playing well for India. He's not playing IPL. He's not playing any other domestic league. He's playing an international match. He just says that just to let you know, Krunal Pandya plays for Mumbai Indians, as if we didn't know that. As if anyone in the world didn't know that, okay, there's a team called Mumbai Indians, and he has to inform people that, oh, he plays for Mumbai Indians. Bro, he plays for India now. Yeah, your team got whooped. 135 for 0. You should have won that game in 35 overs. Not joking. Yeah, you will be very pissed off with that. England fans will be pissed off with their team. They could have defeated India in India, and you actually let that opportunity go. And people are saying that England, oh, it's a very good team. If you're 135 in 0 overs, sorry, 135 was 0 in 15 overs, you're supposed to win the game easily. Even if you're scoring 350 also. You could have played smart. You could have taken the game to the 25th over without losing any wickets and scored 200 runs, and you could have won the match. 150 in 25 overs with 10 wickets left, you could have won the match easily. But it was your ego that every other player after Bairstow didn't play well. You can look at the scorecard. Ben Stokes 1, Ian Morgan 22, Butler 2, Sam Billings 18, Moeen Ali 30, Sam Curran 12, Tom Curran 11, Adil Rashid 0, Mark Wood not out at 2. So, mate, focus on your own team, yeah? Before you say that, oh, he is a Mumbai Indians player. Bro, he's playing for India, and India actually beat England, where England was supposed to be tough. Then they were very good until the 15th over when we got Jason Roy out. And from then on, everything went down the drain. I got to talk about Johnny Bairstow, man. This guy, he hits, man. He really hits a proper cricketing shots. And he was struggling in test. His highest score was not more than maybe 30 in 4 test matches, which is 8 innings. 8 times he played in the test matches, he didn't score more than 30. He was so bad. And in T20s, he was playing well. In what do you say? Obviously in one days today, he played very well. And India are going to face England again on 26th and 28th. So you might see a certain rotations. But for me, the match-winning partnership actually changed everything, which is Krunal Pandya and KL Rahul. You could see these two players were wanting to prove a point. Pandya, first time in Indian cricket, he wanted to prove a point, as obviously it was his dream to play for India, and his father passed away, so it was very emotional for him to score these 58 valuable runs. And then you can see KL Rahul. Actually, he is one of the best batsmen we have, so we need to give him more and more chances. And maybe a year going out, you can see Surya Kumar Yadav coming in, and Rahul will keep his place. Or maybe Pant might come in, and you can see Rahul just as a batter, which is not a bad idea. So yeah, that's the match today. Brilliant by India. I didn't think we would win this match. Honestly, like after 135 for 0, I was like, oh my god, here we go again. India have this knack of losing matches from winning positions. I don't know what it is. I don't know what goes on. You want to make it difficult for yourself. Every time we look like we lose, we are losing, we win. I don't know how, but that does not happen with great teams. Australia's team from 1999 to 2007 never let that happen. They will really take advantage of the other team, and they will make sure that they win, and they will never let the other team also get more confident or be in a prime position to win the match. So India need to learn that, because 135 was 0, and then they got all out for 251. That's embarrassing. They lost 10 wickets for 117 runs. That's not good for an ODI team that won the World Cup in 2019. So that's the match. Let me know what you guys think about the match. Please like and subscribe to the channel. And take care. God bless. And see you. And also, the matches will be coming, what do you say, on the 26th, 28th at the same stadium in Pune. So take care, guys. And see you.